Hello, it's ShadeX, and I hope you all had a great morning.
Hey, good morning, Kanye.
Shut the up.
On June 26th, it was officially announced that a Kanye West and Kid Cudi animated series based on their hit album Kids See Ghosts will be out later this year. I rarely talk about music on this channel besides Gorillas, as my channel is animation focused, but now I have the perfect excuse to talk about Kids See Ghosts and Kanye West in general. Kids See Ghosts is a fantastic album. It is so good that Anthony Fantano gave it a 10. Kanye West and Kid Cudi teamed up and made something great. Kids See Ghosts is such a unique album. I don't know how to describe it exactly. The production is fantastic. Kanye's rhymes and delivery are great. Cudi's singing is great. This was my favorite album of 2018, hands down. The Now Now is a fine album, but I wouldn't call it my favorite album of the year, as Kids See Ghosts is just leagues better. The album has a strong start with Feel the Love, which has a great Pusha T verse, and a good hook with Cudi singing I Can Feel the Love. This is followed up with Kanye at his craziest, shouting gun noises. There are so many great tracks on this album. In fact, this album as a whole is fantastic. But out of all of them, my favorite song on the album has to be Free, Ghost Town Part 2. It just makes me happy whenever I listen to it. It also acts as a sequel to Ghost Town, which is my favorite track off Ye, which came out that same year. Anyway, you figure that after releasing two great albums, that Kanye would follow it up with another fantastic album. That album could have been Yandhi. It was going to come out on September 29th of 2018. While Yandhi did link in its entirety, most of that album was reworked into Jesus is King. King is listenable, but I prefer Yandhi, and I really wish he released that instead. Overall though, Jesus is King is alright. I am glad I had an excuse to briefly talk about Yeezy's recent music, but that isn't what I am here to talk about. Instead, I'll talk about the Kids See Ghosts cartoon. Kid Cudi made a tweet announcing the show, along with a screenshot with a link to the trailer on June 26th. One interesting detail I liked was that in addition to being a lead in the show along with Kanye, he provided his talents also to the show's sound design. Kanye made a lot of announcements on the same day. This included a new clothing line, further confirmation that he was still working on the Dre-produced Jesus is King 2, and a new music video. In that same tweet, he mentioned the Kids See Ghosts show. The trailer is online now, and I liked what I saw. The video has the song Fourth Dimension as background music. This likely may be the theme song, as it was even hinted in the track itself. I love how this cartoon looks. It is cel-shaded and it looks beautiful. The show stars Kanye West as Kanye Bear and Kid Cudi as Kid Fox. Kanye Bear is finally back and I am happy. Kanye used this bear for 3 albums, those being The College Dropout, Late Registration, and Graduation. But after graduation, it seemed he had retired the mascot. It's great to see that Kanye didn't forget about his persona. This show looks weird and trippy. The trailer features Kanye Bear and Kid Fox leaving a school bus, and then they get chased by a monster as they ride their bikes. The two are then chased by monsters in a graveyard, and they are saved by a tree robot lady who can transform into a spaceship. One funny detail I like is that Kanye Bear has rocket-powered Yeezys. Kanye Bear and Kid Fox end up landing on the ground, along with the tree lady, and they see a strange city of sorts. I love how this trailer showed a lot without showing too much. The visuals in the Kids See Ghosts cartoon look great. The show looks crazy in a good way. The show is directed by Takashi Murakami, who is an artist who did the album art for Kanye's album Graduation and directed the music video for Good Morning. Takashi returned in 2018 and did the album art for Kids See Ghosts. But rather than do another music video, he opted to make an entire cartoon based on the album. The original plan for the album art was to have Kanye Bear and Kid Fox on the cover, but that did not make the final cut. Also, funny thing about the creation of Kid Fox, Kid Cudi wanted his character to be a dog, but Kanye convinced him to make it a fox. The original art of Kid Fox isn't available anywhere online. It has been discussed in interviews, but the only concept art for the album is this image that Tekashi drew of Kanye and Kid Cudi in human form. I am so happy this show is finally coming out. I am glad Kanye is finally in animated form again. While I wasn't a huge fan of the Cleveland show, I loved all of his appearances in the show as Kenny West. He appeared in 5 episodes of the show. The fact he was in that show for more than 1 episode blows my mind. I am really glad that Kanye is going to appear in a proper animated show, and that his voice acting credits won't merely be just in the Cleveland show. Speaking of Cleveland Brown, some news about him just came out.
R.I.P. Cleveland Brown. Family Guy for life.
I really like Kanye West's music. He's a very talented guy. I'm looking forward to his upcoming album, God's Country, as I really like the first single titled Wash Us in the Blood. More importantly though, I am really excited about this show. Kanye seems very passionate about the Kids See Ghosts cartoon himself, as shown in this video of him playing Sonic at Kid Cudi's crib.
Yeah. But you know, like that Kids See Ghosts, that video game, that's forever, like some Sonic stuff. Like we could go from starting with that to video games to movies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the animation style is so dope. It's ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
It is clear that Kanye believes the show will be good. I trust that this cartoon is going to be great. I really like Kanye's comment that the cartoon will last forever, just like the Sonic game he's playing. It seems that Kanye is hoping that people will look back at the cartoon as a great part of hip-hop and animation history, and I feel the same. Anyway, I am glad Kanye and Kid Cudi have a cartoon of their own. It looks amazing. The cel-shaded CGI looks great. I really hope this ends up coming out this year. I also am hoping that if the show gets a season 2, that a second Kids See Ghosts album will come out along with it. Anyway, before I end this video, I want you all to check out my friend Silly Rally's video on the same topic. It'll be linked in the description and the end screen of the video. I make a cameo in it. This has been ShadeX, and I hope you feel nothing but good vibes.